Vlad,
Life?
this is a life imprisonment case. There's
Okay.
no in between. This isn't state court. There's no,
Right.
hey, we'll do 10, 15. It's a life case.
Right. Could it be a capital murder case where he's possibly facing the death penalty?
Well, that under the federal system, that possibility exists. We've not been given notice of that. Like you hear that they'll give notice of the intent to seek the death penalty. There's not been that issue in this case. Got to remember, this is a multi-defendant case. So you have multiple people. Nobody's received any notice of that.
Right. I mean, from what I understand, you can correct me if I'm wrong, usually the death penalty on a federal level is something involving a mass murder kind of situation. Is that accurate?
Yeah, so that's a good way of putting it. Federal death penalty cases are usually like unique circumstances.
Timothy McVeigh, people like that.
Yeah, there's generally extremely unique circumstances. I would say that given this case and what we know about it, it doesn't fit that type of case that you expect to get death notice. And I've done so many murder cases, and it just doesn't fit into that category. And trust me, that's not saying that these federal prosecutors are not working extremely hard on the case. I'm not in any way insinuating that. It just doesn't strike me as that type of case.
Now, was there a plea deal offered at all up to this point?
No.
No. Okay. Are you going to be seeking a plea deal?
There's no plea deals because it's a life imprisonment case.
Okay, so usually in cases like this, there's no plea deal. But what if, for example, as the case progresses, the government realizes they don't have much of a case, it starts to fall apart and everything else like that? Sometimes don't you see like a time served kind of situation, or do the feds always go all the way with it?
That's what distinguishes a state case from a federal case. Vlad, you really don't see that in a federal case. There would have to be some unique set of circumstances, but we just don't think like that.